Chapter 2. Types of Retailers. We covered the introduction to the world of retailing. Now we'll cover the different types of retailers. The 1.9 million U.S. store-based retailers range from street vendors selling hot dogs to internet retailers like Amazon.com to multi-channel retailers like Best Buy that have both an extensive physical store presence and an active internet site. The retail industry is always evolving. As consumer needs and competition within the industry change, new retail formats are created to respond to those changes. Some of the general trends in retailing. There's increased concentration, globalization, growth in services retailer, a demise of pure electronic retailers such as Van, eToys, etc., growth in use of multi-channel retailing by traditional retailers, an increased use of technology to reduce costs and increase value delivered. The most basic characteristic of a retailer is its retail mix, the elements used to satisfy its customers' needs. There are 4 elements of the retail mix that are particularly useful for classifying retailers. It's the type of merchandise and or services offered, the variety, breadth, and assortment depth of merchandise offered, the level of customer service, and the price of the merchandise. The NAIC codes for retailers help classify different retailers. For industry, 44 and 45 are common among the retail industry. This 6-digit code is used by the United States, but also by other countries. For example, let's look at the type of merchandise sold. An example is bag borrowed or steal. This is where an individual can rent some luxury. If you can't afford to have a Chloe Peddington satchel, then you can rent this satchel by the week, $80 a week or $235 a month. This would be far under the price potentially of the merchandise. This bag could cost anywhere potentially from $350 to $1,500. Merchandise offering is for the variety, breadth of merchandising. Wide versus narrow is the number of merchandise categories, and the assortment, the depth of merchandise. Deep versus shallow. This is the number of items in a category. We refer to this as the SKUs, the stock keeping unit, the number of SKUs within a category. Here's an illustration of variety and assortment. Here in variety, we have different types of shoes: active, classic, Converse, elite, fitness, running, trail running, training, and walking. We have 2 companies, Lady Foot Locker and Sports Authority. In this, we have the different assortment. How many different SKUs are offered under the active category for Lady Foot Locker and for Sports Authority? For Lady Foot Locker, we find that there are 44 in assortment. For Sports Authority, none, not applicable. We find this down for that Lady Foot Locker offers a variety of types of shoes. They also offer a pretty good assortment within the variety of active, classic, Converse, and elite, running, and training. On the other hand, Sports Authority doesn't have a broad variety. They have fitness, running, trail running, training, and walking. In addition, their assortment is deep within running, but not so within the categories of fitness and training and potentially trail running. The services offered. Retailers also differ in the services they offer customers. Customers expect retailers to provide some services, accepting personal checks or displaying merchandising, providing parking, and being open long and convenient hours. Some retailers charge customers for other services such as home delivery and gift wrapping, although upscale retailers offer customers these services at no charge. EMS offers services in selecting the appropriate kayak and repairing them. This is a definite customer service, versus Walmart may also sell kayaks but doesn't provide these services. Prices and the cost of offering breadth and depth of merchandise and services. Stocking a deep and broad assortment is appealing to customers but costly for retailers. When a retailer offers many SKUs, inventory investment increases because the retailer must have backup stock for each SKU offered. Similarly, services attract customers to the retailer, but they are also costly. To make a profit, retailers that offer broader and deeper assortments and services need to charge higher prices. A critical retail decision involves the trade-off between costs and benefits of maintaining additional inventory or providing additional services. Here, stocking a deep and broad assortment, like EMS in the previous slide, is costly for EMS. They have many SKUs because the retailer must have backup stock for each SKU in addition to holding the inventory. Therefore, they have a high inventory investment cost. This cost might be passed on to the consumer.